50% of y'all really don't know what a winter project is, huh? I got this Yz125 back in the end of October, and I got this thing for a winter project. I'm in Michigan, so there's no way I'm hopping on a trail right now with my dirt bike. So instead of staring at these things all winter, we might as well build another one. I could ride the 85 if I jetted it for it, but there's just no point. I'm not gonna be able to ride it anywhere. Don't get me wrong though, I do send the TTR90 legit everywhere. But point is, the main reason I got this Yz125 is to make videos on it. Of course I'm gonna make as many videos on it as possible. That's literally what I do every day. I make videos. So I got this project literally to make videos. Yes, I can't wait to absolutely rip it, and I am gonna be bringing it to the track this season, so definitely stay tuned for that. But until then, I'm gonna actually take my time and get this bike done the right way. There's quite a few things I half-assed on the 85 build. This 125 build will not have one thing half-assed. Like, let's just say on the 85, my rear brakes never actually worked properly. They definitely work, but sometimes they don't because I have air in my system and I just never bled them brakes.
The brake pads are also legit next to nothing, and when I tried to swap them out, I actually snapped my tool in there, so that's great.
So there's just a bunch of things wrong on the YZ85. Definitely not major, this thing runs and rides mint. But yet again, on the YZ125 build, there's not going to be one minor issue. This thing is literally going to be the most mint bike I've ever owned. There's absolutely tons of planning going into this build as well too. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working with KKE Racing and getting a new wheel set. Just like the wheels on the 85 over here. It is a Chinese brand, but these KKE wheels have literally never failed me. I've never even had to tighten one spoke. I'm also in talks with Fathead and Smart Carbs, so there's tons of planning going into this build. I was actually also able to get All Balls Racing to help us out on this build. They own Hot Rods, Vertex, Cylinder Works, Super Sprox, and a couple other brands. So they did hook us up fat on this YZ125 build, and we're going to be having some tip-top parts on this thing, so definitely stay tuned. This just takes time, and it takes a lot of planning, a lot of emailing back and forth, but we're going to get it done, don't worry. End date I have for this build is spring break because I do still attend school. We still have a couple months for that, so there's literally no worry whatsoever. I might have it done before that, but we got some huge plans like powder coating that swing arm as well as the forks. Like I said, this stuff just takes time. UFO Plast is also joined in on this build and they sent us out a whole plastic kit. So we're going to be running their plastic kit, their air filter, their hand guards, and quite a bit more. So W UFO Plast, W All Balls Racing Group, W KKE Racing, W Fathead, and there's quite a bit more companies that I actually haven't got a confirmation from yet, like Bold Graphics. They might actually be helping us out on the graphics. Their graphics are literally so freaking good. Yet again, I'm going through this entire bike, so it's all just going to take a lot of time and a lot of planning. There's literally more planning than wrenching on this build. I'm going to be powder coating all these parts right here, as well as some more, so definitely stay tuned. We have to do crank seals, bottom end seal kit, as well as fix that kickstart because it does slip. Also, my clutch looks pretty freaking cooked. I don't know if I'm going to be able to file that down, and I might need a new clutch basket, which is going to cost me like 200 bucks.